It would appear ICE Out is the new pro-Ukraine movement, which was the new pandemic of the unvaccinated, which was the new Black Lives Matter movement, and so on and so forth. The history of celebrities speaking out is as long as the list of issues that are the current thing. There's also been voting rights, abortion rights, climate change, gun control, LGBTQ, and as Bill Maher points out, these oh so important issues are as disposable as everything and everyone in the lives of celebrities.
How about everybody drop the politics for a couple of hours and just enjoy these happy, dopey celebrations of show business? I hope I didn't spoil the perfect record of pins and ribbons solving all the world's problems. I mean, you can't name a problem from guns to AIDS to bullying to breast cancer that still exists after people wore a ribbon for it. Except all of them. You posers. 3 years ago, everybody was all into Ukrainian flags. What happened to that? Another cause tossed into the junk drawer with yesterday's choke collar?
We could excuse it as tacky fashion choices, from ribbons to ICE Out pins, but there's something more, something unseemly about these celebrities villainizing ICE from the comfort of their own wealthy, privileged perches. Just at a glance, Billie Eilish lives in a multi-million-dollar home that sits atop stolen Chumash land. Bad Bunny has a net worth of $100 million. Gloria Stefan, $500 million. Justin Bieber, $200 million, and his wife Haley, $300 million. And they, of course, live in a 20-something odd million-dollar mansion behind guards and gates. All of this stolen land and guarded castles. From there, they criticize and villainize who? Average Americans who work for law enforcement, average Americans who work at ICE. Do they not deserve the same humanity? You see, from these gilded castles, they accuse ICE agents of white supremacy and killing Alex Preddy. Those two agents, by the way, it turns out, are Latino. It's ironic, isn't it? These rich celebrities and white protesters, the mob in Minneapolis, going after average Americans looking to get some Mexican food for lunch.
Get the out! Get the out of here! Yeah! Yeah! Cover your damn
These neurotic people are spiraling out of control. This weekend, a female journalist was knocked to the ground and harassed by ICE protesters.
Hey, come on, man! Hey, get away from me! Get away from me! Not my You understand? Do not touch me! Do not touch me! Punch her! Get it!
Punch her! Punch her!
Get away from me!
Okay.
Get away from me!
Give her space. Give her space.
No, so doesn't hit her good, man. Come on.
You see, the red carpet is one thing, but the streets of America are another, and yet another is America's schools. What we saw last week in Georgia at a high school where kids screamed F ICE with signs to match during a walkout protest. The high school released a statement saying the majority of students who participated did so respectfully and with the genuine intent of supporting their peers, engaging in dialogue and expressing their views. Unfortunately, a small number of students engaged in behaviors that disrupted what was intended to be a constructive learning opportunity. But it's not just Georgia, and it's not just high schoolers. We're seeing it across the country. We're seeing videos of teachers walking students, in some cases elementary, middle school teachers, out of class to protest. That's what they're doing to the brains and the minds of our children. Completely unserious. Surely we can take law enforcement more seriously, right? No. This is Philadelphia. You might recall the district attorney called for ICE to be hunted down like Nazis. But after this, which is a recruitment video for the Philly Sheriff's Office, maybe they should focus elsewhere, like law enforcement in Philadelphia. So America is losing its mind. We're this close to every woman you know posting a black box on Instagram. We're back to 2020, complete with community checkpoints that were so popular, like CHOP in Seattle, to keep enforcement out. That seems to be, by the way, what's setting up at the intersections and streets of Minneapolis, one border they're willing to enforce. And finally, because activism always needs a face, here's Don Lemon, ready to be the center of attention at the Grammys.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.